Hey guys, ever go to the bathroom and find that your power outlet's not working and everything was working great yesterday? No trip breakers, no blown fuses. So what gives? So before you guys start tearing out this sheetrock or calling an electrician, I've got a solution for you that works at 9 times out of 10, and it is super simple. Let's dive in. But before we do, if you guys like quick electrical fixes, some homeowner stuff, some DIY, give it a like to this video and hit that icon, that little icon bell below, and so you don't miss any other quick tips that I've got for you. So let's go get this outlet going. Guys, here's a little behind the scenes. As you can see, I don't have a fancy studio. This is my house that I'm shooting this video in. And here's what this bathroom looks before I get in here to clean up for this shoot. So just like you guys, I assume this is what a typical bathroom looks like, not this. All right, guys, after a little bit of cleanup, this could be your culprit, your GFCI outlet. So stick around and I'll show you how to get your power back on in your bathroom within a minute. So here we go. Guys, most homeowners don't know that this GFCI right here could be tied into your master bathroom, another bathroom away. So that's what's happening in most homes. This GFCI is the first GFCI in the bathroom circuit. So it gives you protection on down line. That's why you have line and load on your GFCIs. So this one's the first bathroom closest to the breaker or the panel, and that's a pretty good indication. And then also you notice how in the other bathroom it did not have a GFCI receptacle. This one does. Now let's take a look at this. There is a indicator light right here on this that tells you that it's tripped, and also this button is pushed. So all you guys have to do is go back to your other bathroom, and notice that there's no power. And as soon as you do this, you have power in that other bathroom. That's all it takes, guys. So you may be working in your other bathroom doing your hair, or your wife's doing your hair, or your daughter's doing her hair, and all of a sudden this trips. Your breaker doesn't trip, this trips. It's because this is giving your other bathroom receptacles GFCI protection from here. So before you call an electrician, before you start ripping out sheetrock, go into your other bathroom, and it's usually your guest bathroom, and see if that's tripped. And you can trip it just like that, and see this little button right here is pushed out, indicator light is on. So all you have to do is reset and you're good to go. So let's go in that other bathroom and check out what's happening in there and make sure the power's on. All right, so we're back in the master bathroom, and now we're going to plug this dryer in. Remember, this receptacle did not have power earlier. We can plug this in and we're up and running. So even though this receptacle is not GFCI protected, there's another receptacle over here that's not GFCI. It is protected. It does not have a GFCI receptacle on it. The protection comes from that other bathroom. So your front bathroom, your guest bathroom is usually the one that has the GFCI protection, and we don't have GFCI's receptacles in here. So guys, quick, that was real quick. That saves a lot of money and time, and we got a happy wife going. Hair's getting dried or straightened or whatever these tools are that, as you can tell by my haircut, that I don't use, but the ladies in the house usually do. So there again, check your GFCI in other bathrooms, and it will save you time and make your life a lot easier. Guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.